Recep Tayyip Erdogan is about to hold a joint press conference with the Pakistani Prime Minister here in Istanbul. Let's listen into them.
Biraz karanlık mı? Ha? Sahne iyi değil işte, onun için diyorum. Yani Sanayi ve Teknoloji Bakanlığı'na bu uymadı. Aziz kardeşim,
My dear brother,
Sayın Başbakan,
Prime Minister,
basın mensupları,
esteemed members of the
kıymetli
press,
hanımefendiler, beyefendiler,
ladies and gentlemen,
sizlere en kalbi
I would like to
duygularımla
greet you all with my deepest regards at the outset of my remarks here today.
Pakistan İslam Cumhuriyeti Başbakanı
The Prime Minister of Pakistan, my dear brother
Shahbaz Sharif'i
Shahbaz Sharif is with us here today, as well as his delegation. We are delighted to be hosting him and his delegation here in Istanbul.
bir kez de
And taking this opportunity, I also would like to extend a warm welcome to him in front of each and every one of you. At the beginning of my remarks, let me also take this opportunity to offer my condolences as a result of casualties caused by the falling off a passenger bus off a cliff in Balochistan, and I'd like to offer my condolences to their families. My dear brother Shahbaz Sharif, on behalf of myself, on behalf of my country, I'd like to also offer my condolences to you. Esteemed members of the press, today we had a series of talks and we had the opportunity to talk about our bilateral relations as well as regional and global matters. First of all, regarding the Islamabad agreement, memorandum, ceasefire was achieved, and we all sighed a breath of relief. And in the last couple of days, we have seen news in the media, and we know now that the negotiation period was full of difficulties. And obviously, the fact that this outcome was reached was in no small part thanks to the efforts of my dear brother Shahbaz Sharif, as well as our Pakistani brothers and sisters. And I'd like to congratulate them once again on this great accomplishment. As Turkey, we are also dedicated to alleviating tensions in our region and resolution of conflicts through diplomacy. We stand ready to support all sorts of steps to make this happen. The Israeli administration, unfortunately, is trying to undermine the memorandum, and we are following these developments very closely. We believe that Israel thrives on conflicts, and their survival is based on this. This Zionist cadre of massacrists are not leaving Syria alone and Lebanon alone. Israeli occupational forces know no law when it comes to Palestinians, and they continue their inhumane attacks on the Palestinian people. The current Israeli administration thrives on war, and this government, especially when it comes to bloodshed, we should not let them cause more bloodshed in the region. Turkey, no matter what their faith and creed, supports the prosperity and peaceful existence of all the communities in the region. And this is what we are working towards. Such an atmosphere can only be possible through our joint efforts, and that is why we are exerting these efforts. And taking this opportunity, I would like to underscore one more thing. Countries in the region, their will and their contributions must be taken into account if we want to achieve lasting peace in the region. For peace, stability, and prosperity to reign supreme in our region, Pakistan and other brotherly regions in countries in the region should join forces, and we will continue to exhibit solidarity with these countries. Esteemed members of the press, with Pakistan in all sorts of different areas, we continue to exhibit solidarity. Our trade and investment relations should also be strengthened further, and that is why we discussed possible steps that we can take today during our deliberations. Our trade volume, we actually set a 5 billion USD target, and we reconfirmed this commitment, especially in Karachi. For our business people, there are great opportunities. A special economic zone has been designated, and our ministries of trade are working towards the realization of this goal. Similarly, our preferential trade agreement, the scope is going to be expanded, and to make that happen, we're also engaged in talks. Prime Minister Sharif today participated in a business forum, and this forum will hopefully help us raise the bar even further when it comes to trade and commerce. And we also encourage our investors to be more active in Pakistan and to pursue the opportunities Pakistan has to offer. One of the most important elements of our economic ties is the defense industry, and our cooperation in this domain will be crowned with new projects, and we are continuously contributing to this relationship. We are incrementally realizing these projects, and these projects will add strength to Pakistan's already existing capabilities when it comes to critical minerals, energy, transportation, and IT. We will continue to cooperate, and we will deepen our cooperation as best as we can. With Mr. Prime Minister, once again, we reiterated our commitment with these sentiments. As I conclude my remarks, once again, I hope that today's deliberations will be fruitful. The decisions we took today will be auspicious for our nations. And now, I'd like to give the floor to Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency, my dear brother President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, distinguished ministers, excellencies, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good afternoon. Let me once again take this opportunity to thank my dear brother President Tayyip Erdogan for his warm welcome and gracious hospitality. It is always a pleasure to visit the magnificent city of Istanbul on the shores of the Bosphorus, where history meets modernity and the rich cultures of both East and West thrive side by side. The great Turkish sage Yunus Emre beautifully said, "A heart makes the best home for a friend." No words could better describe the relationship between our two nations. Pakistan has always found a home in the hearts of the people of Turkey, just as Turkey lives in the hearts of every Pakistani. This unique friendship was forged through centuries of shared history, common faith, mutual sacrifice, and an enduring sense of brotherhood. Long before our two modern states came into being, our peoples stood together in moments that shaped the course of history. During the Turkish War of Independence, the Muslims of the subcontinent, led by the Ali brothers, stood shoulder to shoulder with their Turkish brothers and sisters. Mothers took off their bangles. Young daughters gave away their cherished jewelry, and countless families sacrificed their savings in remarkable expression of love and solidarity. But little did our forefathers know that this selfless generosity would one day be returned by the people of Turkey with even greater compassion, affection, and brotherhood. Turkey has always stood by Pakistan in difficult times, and Pakistan too, in its humble ways, has extended its support to Turkey during challenging moments. That spirit of solidarity was reciprocated with remarkable generosity whenever Pakistan faced adversity, whether during war, devastating earthquakes, or catastrophic floods. The people of Turkey stood firmly by Pakistan. And I fondly remember that during the 2010 floods, my dear brother President Tayyip Erdogan personally visited the flood-affected areas of Pakistan, and I accompanied him to Muzaffargarh and adjoining areas. As Chief Minister of Punjab, I had the honor of knowing him very closely. I also remember with deep appreciation the generosity of my respected sister, Madam Amine Erdogan, who very kindly donated her own necklace to support the flood victims of Pakistan, a deeply and touching gesture that touched the hearts of millions of Pakistanis and came to symbolize the sincerity of Turkey's love and affection for the people of Pakistan. Under President Erdogan's instructions, Turkish company TOKİ established a modern hospital, a modern school, and model villages for the people of Muzaffargarh. Today, Recep Tayyip Erdogan Hospital and Amine Erdogan School continues to provide high-quality medical treatment to patients and high-quality education to our children. And this gesture is a lasting testament to Turkey's compassion and the enduring brotherhood between our two nations. This is why we proudly say Pakistan and Turkey are two hearts of one soul. Our shared heritage has also been enriched by towering personalities whose message continues to inspire humanity. The timeless wisdom of Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi and the visionary philosophy of Allama Muhammad Iqbal continue to inspire our shared journey. It's a matter of great pride that Allama Iqbal, who revered Maulana Rumi as a spiritual guide, is honored with a symbolic resting place beside his mausoleum in Konya, a powerful symbol of the enduring spiritual bond between Pakistan and Turkey. Excellencies, very few leaders of our time have demonstrated the vision, courage, and steadfast resolve that President Tayyip Erdogan has shown over more than 2 decades of bold and dynamic leadership. Under his wise and sagacious leadership, Turkey has undergone a remarkable transformation economically, technologically, and strategically. He has strengthened Turkey's national prestige and confidence, preserved its independent voice, and elevated its standing as one of the most influential countries in regional and global affairs. Pakistan greatly values his friendship, his wisdom, and his consistent guidance and support. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier today I had the opportunity of addressing the Pakistan-Turkey Business Conference, where I met distinguished members of Turkey's vibrant business community. The optimism, innovation, and entrepreneurial spirit I witnessed today reaffirmed my conviction that the economic partnership between Pakistan and Turkey is entering a new phase and opening a new chapter under President Erdogan's able leadership. President Erdogan and I have just concluded very comprehensive and productive discussions. We expressed satisfaction over the growing momentum in bilateral trade, investment, and industrial cooperation while reviewing concrete steps to unlock the full potential of our economic partnership. The tremendous reservoir of goodwill between our two countries provide us a unique and ideal opportunity to achieve our mutually agreed target of $5 billion in bilateral trade. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan and Turkey have always stood firmly beside one another on issues of fundamental national importance. Pakistan will continue to stand firmly with Turkey on the issue of Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, just as it has consistently done over the last many decades. I once again express Pakistan's profound appreciation for Turkey's principled and unwavering support for the people of Jammu and Kashmir and their legitimate right to self-determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Erdogan and I reaffirmed our shared belief that dialogue, diplomacy, and mutual respect remain the only sustainable path to resolving disputes and preserving international peace and security. I express my deep and sincere appreciation for Turkey's strong and steadfast support for Pakistan's peace effort in the region that, alhamdulillah, have culminated in the signing of the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding. The future of Pakistan-Turkey relations is infinitely promising and bright. The decisions we have taken today will not remain words on paper. They will translate into greater trade, stronger investment, deeper strategic cooperation, and above all, a better future for our peoples. I assure my dear brother, President Tayyip Erdogan, of Pakistan's unwavering commitment to further strengthen this unique partnership. Turkey's success is Pakistan's success. Pakistan's progress is Turkey's progress. As Maulana Rumi so beautifully reminded us, the lamps are different, but the light is the same. Though we speak different languages and live in different lands, the light that guides the people of Pakistan and Turkey is the same. The light of faith, compassion, mutual respect, and an unbreakable brotherhood. May it continue to guide our two brotherly nations towards even greater peace, prosperity, and shared success. Yaşasın Pakistan, Türkiye, kardeşliği ve dostluğu. Thank you very much.